Your moonlight is my heart. Welcome to Fast Spring tonight.
I'm Fast Spring.
And I'm CY. Okay, let's go straight to our news today. A 23 years old Chinese student studying at Syracuse University was found dead near apartment building. The body of Yuan Xiaopeng, a junior student from Beijing studying mathematics, was discovered by police responding to reports from residents to gunshot in the area.
We felt sad about Yuan Xiaopeng's unfortunate, but it let us consider the gun control conflict in America. Currently, there are over 30,000 students studying at American colleges. Back in January of this year, a 19-year-old Chinese exchange student was shot and killed by an Arizona woman following a minor fender bender.
Under such shadow of cold guns, not only safety citizens have been taken away from them, but also their personal right.
Now I'm sitting here, I would like to say that parents in contemporary society suffer the most because of guns. Let's imagine that they have spent more than 18 years raising their children and what they will feel when they find that their children are killed by bullets. So I have a video from YouTube. Let's watch.
My name is Geneva Reed Veal.
Gwen Carr,
Lucy McBath.
Maria Hamilton.
My name is Sabrina Fulton, and my son was Trayvon Martin.
I'm the mother of Jordan Davis, the young man who was shot and killed for playing loud music in his car.
Trayvon was the person that comforted me whenever I was sick. He would make me soup.
Well, my son was a very gentle individual. Everybody used to call him the big teddy bear.
It was very funny going to the store with Sandy. She would rearrange your food. She would even put things back on the shelf because it wasn't good for you. She was unlawfully arrested as a result of a traffic stop. So she lost her life due to a traffic stop.
Dontre was my youngest. Dontre had a smile that would uplift your spirits. Dontre was killed by a Milwaukee police officer. There was no indictment.
The worst day of my life is when I had to bury my 17-year-old son.
Each of us has lived through our own tragedies, which are all different.
I just want people to understand that Sandy was so much more than that orange jumpsuit in the box.
I read the Michael Brown story. And at that point, it was like, no, not another one. At that point, I decided that I wanted to be their voice.
And as a mother who lost her child, I was going to stand up and challenge the system and continue to tell my story.
I can't help Trayvon at this time, but there are other Trayvon Martins that I can help.
It's a story of a lot of young black males in this country.
Our young men and women are being murdered and nobody is being held accountable.
We're just not going to stand for this now.
This is my life's work to get justice.
Gun violence prevention.
Police reform.
We need to be accountable to making sure that my community is just as safe as any other person in this country.
The law of gun control in America really need to be reconsidered. Because people who are killed by guns, they are innocent. They do not do harm to society, and they just be killed without reason. From our perspective, an effective solution is not just ban gun without reason, but instead, the law of gun control need to be revised.
First, I would like to show a graph. From this graph, United States is at the top. And why this happen? Because in America, people are easily accessible to guns. Under federal law, a person can buy a gun when they are above 18 years old. And most do not require a permit to purchase or own a firearm. Just 14 states require a permit to own a gun, according to the Law Center to Prevent Gun Violence, and many of those laws don't cover rifles and shotguns.
Plus, background check is incomplete. Required information includes name, address, place of birth, race, and citizenship. A social security number is only optional, so it's recommended. But gun buyers don't have to go through a background check when they make a purchase at a gun show.
There is no specific law deal with youth who have guns. A news once states that a South Carolina teenager suspected of killing his father and wounding 2 boys and a teacher at an elementary school, and was charged on Friday with 1 count of murder and 3 counts of attempted murder. However, there is no specific law, as I mentioned before, to deal with this case. So we can find that there are some problems inside the law of gun control.
Also, restrict guns in America seems not achievable, because everyone has guns. So if any citizens doesn't, their safety can be ensured. And in this specific case, what we can do is a bullet control. The situation in America is each bullet worth $1 to $4, which means anyone can spend $1 to $4 buying someone else's life. It makes anyone can easily take a shot and not considering if it worth the value. However, if we goes and charge each bullet for $5,000 or even more, and control the amount of bullet that each individual can purchase. So before climax want to shot to someone, they will have to consider if it worth to pay such high price to do unreasonable things. And the governments can pay the people who use their guns to protect themselves.
In conclusion, law of gun control should be improved for our parents and all innocent.
This is all for Fast Brain tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm CY.
Fast Spring.
See you tomorrow.